Before I start, please do support for more awesome content and subscribe my channel and like this video and also share this video with your friends. I have created my other videos playlist, there you can watch my all videos easily, check out as well. Let's start this video. EV World. We see a beaten down Goku with his guy torn up and his right arm is broken and struggling to get up. Then we see a green monster up in the air and he's coming down to the boy and going to land the finishing blow. You're me no. King Piccolo shouted and almost heading towards to Goku. That's what you think buddy, I still have one arm left that I can use, Goku shouted at him. But the king was in shock by the boy and he was using his left arm. Goku then raised his voice and push all of his power in his left arm and when it's ready he used his arm on the ground and used the Kamehameha and flew him towards to King Piccolo. What again, King Piccolo said. I'm going to do with everything I got, Goku said and clutched his left hand into a fist. Good luck. I'll block it. Then King Piccolo blocked both of his arm to cover his body. It's time for your terror to end, Goku then pulls his left hand out and behind him it's his Azera form and giving him power to end King Piccolo's terror. King Piccolo screams and then Goku goes straight into King Piccolo's body. And a man with 3 eyes on the ground beaten looking at Goku and King Piccolo. He did it, Tien said with a little smile on his face. I won. I did it, Goku screams about his victory and then think about his master and friends. Master Roshi Krillin, I won your revenge, Goku managed to say and heading towards to the ground fast. Goku, his friends Yamcha, Bulma and Tien shouted and was running towards to the boy and help him out. But suddenly, a portal appears below the boy and he was heading towards it and his friends was too far away to reach him. Then the portal disappeared with Goku in it and his friends was in shock about what just happened. What just happened to Goku? Bulma shouted and runs towards where she and the group last saw Goku, but there isn't a trace of him anywhere. I don't have Bulma but I hope that Goku is okay. Tien eats the Senzu bean that Yamcha give him and gets up. Goku, I hope you're safe buddy, Yamcha with a face of concern on his face. DxD World. We see a 12-year-old Rias Gremory playing with her friends Akeno Himejima and Kaneko Toho, all 3 of them is playing around outside and Rias and Akeno seems to be talking and Kaneko is eating her sweets. I wonder when a cute boy is going to show up from the heavens and take me as a wife, Akeno jokes around to Rias in order to get a reaction out of her and having fun while doing it. Like that would ever happen, Akeno. If a boy did somehow take attractions of you then you would just play them just like me, Rias said to her. Her and Akeno always seems to be competing just about anything that comes up in their mind. These two always fighting each other, Kaneko said, then eat more of her sweets while listening her king and queen talking to each other. Then all of a suddenly a black portal emerge above the underworld and the girls turn their heads on what's going on. What's going on, Rias said looking at the portal with some concern on her face. Then a figure from the portal itself came through and it's heading straight towards to where the girls is, so they duck when the figure landed at Ria's backyard. When it calms down a little, Rias and her peerages check up at the destruction in her yard and found something or someone strange. No way, Rias said in shock about what just happened earlier when her and Akeno talk about. Oh my, it looks like someone has answered my prayers, Akeno said. She was joking of course and she didn't know that her fake wish came true. Kaneko is looking at the crater when the figure landed with a weird look on her face. Inside the crater was a boy with a torn red guy and was beaten down badly. His strange crazy hair still stays in one spot, but the weirdest thing they all saw it's his monkey tail behind him. He's a monkey, Kaneko said and got a little close to the boy's beaten face. He was unconscious and he looks like he was in a fight with someone. We should get him inside of the house, my brother can handle this, Rias then tries to pick up the boy but failed because of the boy's strong weight. Then she looks at her peerages. Don't worry Rias, I'll help. Akeno then pulls up the boy's legs and saw the inside of the boy's body. For someone his age he's quite built and Akeno licks her lips for some reason and worry about helping the boy in the house first. Gremory Mansion. They finally got the boy into the guest bedroom and informed Ria's brother Surzix about the whole situation in the backyard. I see, so this boy just came through the portal badly injured and crashed outside of the manor, Surzix said to the girls and they nodded their heads to him. I must see this boy myself in case he's not a threat, Surzix said in thoughts. So what should we do about the boy, Rias asked her brother, in case there is something she can do to help. Check and see if the boy is awake yet, if not let him rest until questioning him on why he's here. Understand, he said to the girls and they nodded their heads again. After Surzix left, Rias and her peerages go to where the guest bedroom on where they last saw the boy and he's sleeping like he's in a nightmare. Kaneko look at the expression that the boy is giving and he looks to be in pain. She felt the same way when her sister kills the clan for some reason. She then walks over to the boy and puts her hand on his forehead. What are you doing, Kaneko? Rias asked her Tower Nekomata and she just shushed her and went back to the boy. Goku's dream. No, Master Roshi. Krillin. Goku remembers on his best friend Krillin's death after the martial art tournament ended and hearing that Master Roshi died while fighting against King Piccolo. You see boy, I won and you lost, why don't you give up and die like them, King Piccolo said inside the mind of Goku. No. I won't give up, not after what you did to my friends, Goku screams at him and King Piccolo begins to laughing and taunting at him. So you still don't understand, I'm King Piccolo and I kill whoever is in my way, I take what I want and I don't regret a single thing. As for your master and friend, they were weak just like you, King Piccolo said to him. Shut up, Goku shouted at him to stop talking. I'll make your planet serve me and remember my name. You are going to die here and no one is going to save you, King Piccolo then runs over to where Goku is and Goku can't even move. What's going on? Why can't I move, he said, trying to get away from King Piccolo's attacks. He then felt a hand on his forehead and he was confused to what's going on. You're only having a bad nightmare, wake up, the voice said inside of Goku's mind. What, I'm in a dream, Goku said. No. Don't listen to that voice, now die. King Piccolo was getting a bit closer. Goku then closed his eyes and tries to wake up, it wasn't working. He then took a deep breath and focused his energy in his mind and slowly he started to wake up from his mind. No, King Piccolo tries to punch Goku, but he's awake and gone inside of his mind. Real world. Kaneko look at the boy and he's having a bad dream, so when she said a few words to him and hope that he can wake up, then slowly the boy is waking up. No, Rias looks at her tower Nekomata with a little shock on her face. It seems that our little Kaneko has ways with words, Akeno said and puts her left hand on her face. The boy slowly opens both of his eyes and tries to move his body, but felt pain on his right arm because of his fight against King Piccolo and can only move his left arm. He then turned his head to the left and saw three girls staring at him and the white hair girl's right hand is still on his forehead. Who are you, Goku asked the little Nekomata. My name is Kaneko Toho, nice to see you, wake up. Kaneko introduced her name to the boy. Hello Kaneko, my name is Son Goku. He then shows his warm smile to her and Kaneko felt a little blush on her face due to his innocent. It looks like Goku here has warm up our little kitty, Akeno said and Kaneko looks at her with blush on her face. Not funny. Kaneko then covers her face inside of Goku's bedsheet. So who are you two, Goku asked the other two girls in the room. My name is Rias Gremory and this is Akeno Himejima. Rias introduce her and Akeno for the young boy. I hope we get along, Goku. Akeno shows her fake lust tone to Goku, but he just looked at her in confusion and just ignored it. Ignore her, so what brings you here, Goku? Rias asked him. I was fighting a demon monster named King Piccolo, he killed my friends, so I have to avenge them. Goku clutched his fists, remembering the death of Krillin. The girls felt bad for Goku, his friend was killed by a demon, but they never heard of King Piccolo before, then they saw that his right arm is broken. Is your right arm broken, Goku? Rias said to Goku, and he looked at his arm. It is, it doesn't matter now, I defeated King Piccolo, and I hope that the Dragon Balls can revive my friends. Goku hopes that his friends are being revived right now. BB World. After the fight between Goku and King Piccolo, the group puts all 7 Dragon Balls together and bring out the green big dragon Shenron. What is your wish? Shenron said. I just a little for the wish. Shenron can now give 3 wishes to the Dragon Ball group. We wish that you bring back everyone that has been killed by King Piccolo. Yamcha shouted at the dragon in hopes that he will listen. Your wish has been granted. Shenron's red eyes then glows and Master Roshi, Krillin and Chiaotzu awoke inside the pod they are in. What happened? Krillin remembers that he was in the tournament and then suddenly woke up here. Master Roshi was in shock, he was dead because of his fight against King Piccolo for his master and student. Chiaotzu was killed by King Piccolo for trying to distract him from killing Tien or for his wish on Shenron. Welcome back guys. Bulma then hugs Krillin and Chiaotzu but ignore Master Roshi because he's a pervert. What is your next wish? Shenron said to them. Let's wish for Goku back, Oolong said to the group and they agreed. We wish to wish Goku back, Bulma shouted at the dragon. Shenron thinks for a moment about the wish then said. Your wish cannot be granted, he said, making everyone in shock. What do you mean it can't be granted? Tien said to the dragon. The one you all call Goku was transported into another universe. I can't summon him back due to my magic by Kami, Shenron said to them. That can't be. Goku has gone to another universe. Bulma then felt her legs hit the ground while she said that. Goku is gone. Krillin, who didn't understand the whole situation, is in shock that his best friend is gone. Then out of nowhere, Kami and Mr. Popo appears before them. Who are you? Yamcha was about to get into his fighting stance before Master Roshi stops him. Wait. Stop, Roshi said to Yamcha, and he was confused. My apologies for scaring you folks, I was about to ask Goku to train in the Sky Temple, but he seems to vanished by the black portal, Kami said to them. Can't you use your powers on the dragon to bring Goku back? Bulma shouted at Kami, but he just shook his head in a no. That is beyond my power. Well, I'm a Kami, my powers is not enough to bring Goku back in this universe. It seems someone in the other universe brought him there for whatever reason, Kami said. But why Goku? He's badly injured and could be hurt even more, Bulma said to Kami. For whatever reason it may be, we all have to hope that someday that Goku will return to us in the near future, Kami said to them, and him and Popo then disappear back to Sky Temple. Sky Temple. What should we do now without Goku, Kami? Mr. Popo said. I don't know, Popo, but with Goku gone, and King Piccolo's son is somewhere in the world, it's going to be dangerous in the near future. Kami with a concerned look in his face then walks inside his temple and think about what to do. Goku, where did you go? Kami said in thoughts. Back with Goku. It's been a weird few weeks since Goku came to this universe. He spoke with Ria's brother Surzix about King Piccolo and answered some of Surzix's questions about why is he here. He didn't know Goku can't feel any of his friends or anyone he know in this world, so he's kinda stuck here for a moment. He does feel a strong presence out there in this world and he wants to fight them, but can't because that presence is even stronger than him and he's excited. He's going to train even harder and harder to get strong. He then asks Surzix if he can create a weight clothes for him. He was confused, as first Bai did what Goku asked and summons weight clothes for the boy, a black t-shirt, 2 blue boots with yellow stripes, and blue wristbands for the boy. And he thanked him for it. I checked the Dragon Ball Wiki and it says that Goku's weight clothes is, his shirt is 100 pounds, his boots is 50 pounds, his blue wristbands is also 100 pounds, so to add it up, it's over 250 pounds. Whenever Goku take off his weight to take a bath, the girls Rias, Akeno and even Kaneko tries to spy on him but was caught by Grafia, who took a responsibility to look after the boy even if he didn't need it. What did I told you girls about Grafia? Spoke in an angry mother tone to the girls. She is Surzix's wife and has Rias Gremory, who is, I don't know about Rias' age, years old and even younger than Goku. But we shouldn't spy on him while he's in a bath, the 3 girls said to her. And what did you all do? Grafia said. We spy on him, the girls again sigh on Grafia's strict questions. Then Goku overheard the commotion and opens the door. He didn't have his towel to cover his bottom parts, so his exposed ding-ding is showing to the girls. Hey, do you all want to take a bath with me? Goku said to them. Gremory manner. When Goku's arm finally healed, the first thing he does is training. He feels a lot of energy coming from the underworld that Ria's brother told him and he wants to fight them but can't due to his arm. 98, 99, 100. Goku finished his push-ups and gets up and runs around the manor like a speed of light while wearing weight clothes on him to improve his body. While he was busy training, the girls are looking at him with some curious look in their faces. Why does Goku want to become stronger if he already is? They feel his power and it's in the middle class devil and almost near the high class devil. Does Goku want to be a high class? My Goku always training rather than spending alone time with me, Akeno said to the other girls. Ever since Goku came to the underworld it's been more and more fun around here. Your Goku, he isn't even yours, Akeno. If anything I say that Goku is good as mine, Rias said to her rival friend, and the two stares at each other and lighting coming out of their eyes. Do they do that all the time? Kiba asks Kaneko. Kiba was found by Ria's brother and didn't want to become a devil at first, but when he saw Goku challenged him for a fight and won with his abnormal strength, he found a new goal and wants to surpass Son Goku. Yes, they are annoying when they did that, Kaneko said, and went back eating her sweets. Well, watch her, Goku senpai. She felt her heart keeps beating whenever when her and him got close to each other and she offered her sweets to him and he keenly took a bite of it and smiles at her. Back to Goku, he runs 20 laps around the manor and felt a bit tired a little, but that won't stop him, so he keeps on going. Ever since being here in the underworld, he always found it fun playing with his new friends and hopes that everyone in his world got revived and living peacefully. He stops for a moment and look up in the sky. Master Rashi Krillin, I hope the two of you are okay, Goku said in his mind, thinking about his master and best friend. Then he goes back his training. BBE world. In the Sky Temple, Kami is using his powers everywhere in case Goku somehow is back in this universe. No luck, it seems whatever pulls Goku in that black portal tends to keep him there forever. Kami, I think you should calm down. It's not wise to waste your energy. While finding Goku, Popo said with a worried tone in his voice. He doesn't like when Goku is gone too, but has to focus on his master first. I suppose you're right, Popo, but without Goku our planet is going to be terrorized again by King Piccolo's demon spawn Piccolo Jr. Kami fears what's going to happen if Piccolo Jr. is growing stronger and stronger any second while training, and without Goku here to defend the earth the world is doomed. Why not ask Goku's friends? Perhaps that man with 3 eyes Tien Shinhan can help, Popo asked Kami. His help won't be enough, Popo. I can feel Piccolo's Jr.'s power and it's growing much more powerful than his father, and the only one who can defeat him is indeed Goku. Kami then walks out of his chamber and look at the night sky. "Goku, please find a way back as soon as possible," he said, and walks back to his chamber and rest his body for his powers to return to him. On the other side of the earth, the green humanoid boy is standing in the ocean and was waiting for a right moment to get his meal. Then he heard a noise coming straight ahead of him, but only focusing on his food for a day. The boat is coming towards him and he just stands there. Then he cuts the boat in half with his hand and caught a huge fish with his left, and he shocks the killing the fish and eats it. His father King Piccolo sends a mission after his death: kill son Goku and rule this planet. The XD world. It's been a few mouths and Goku is again training and asked Ria's brother to double his weight clothes, and he agreed. He also noticed that he's growing taller a bit, but that didn't matter to him. He wants to fight any of strong fighters in the underworld and want to test their might and strength against him. Goku sure loves training a lot, does he? Kiba understands that his friend rival wants to become stronger, but isn't this a bit too much for him? That's just Goku. He did say that he wants to face our powerful fighters in the underworld and won't stop training until he reach their levels, Rias said, but also worry that her Goku would pass out sometimes due to his stamina draining him down a little and causing him to get tired. "My Goku is such a handsome boy. I'm so glad that he's here in my life, Akeno. Thank God Devil for listening her fake wish and makes everything in the underworld more funny and better again." Then for some reason Goku stops and took a break next to Kaneko. She handed her sweets to him and Goku opens his mouth and accepted her offer, and Kaneko's face begins to blush towards her senpai. "Thanks, Kaneko. I was feeling hungry after my training." Goku scratches his head awkwardly to Kaneko. "It's fine, Goku senpai. Also, you shouldn't stress yourself on training too much, it's going to hurt your body," she said with some concern in her voice, and Goku understands it too well. "Don't worry about it, Kaneko. I'm sure that my body can handle the pain. It's just been so exciting to fight all these powerful fighters here in the underworld, and I can't wait to fight them." Goku really wants to fight these powerful people in the underworld, but also feel that there's even more powerful fighters somewhere else in the world, even the sky. Goku develops his ki to sense any energy, so that's why he can sense all this energy coming everywhere in the entire world and doesn't match his friends. "Well, anyway, I think that's enough training for me for today. I'm hungry, so let's head inside." Kaneko, he smiles at her, and Kaneko goes behind her senpai into a piggyback ride and runs all the way back to the manor. "Goku senpai, I love you," Kaneko quietly said to her thoughts and smiles behind her senpai. The other two girls are staring at Kaneko with some hateful jealousy towards the younger Nekomata and need to make sure that their Goku is safe in their hands and away from each other. Kiba felt his body shivers and sent Goku his respect for having to deal with three girls at once. Goku, however, didn't understand why the girls kept staring at each other. Was it fun staring at each other? He shrugs and head back inside the mansion. Gremory Manor. We see Goku once again eating like crazy, and the servants' maids is doing their best to please the young boy, and he's happy to eat them all. Rias and Akeno is learning how to cook in order to please their Goku and making sure which one of them cooked him the best meal ever. Kaneko is still eating her sweets and hiding like a good little kitten to avoid the troubles with her mistress, and Akeno fighting each other for her Goku senpai. Kiba is observing Goku and learning his techniques on how he got strong in the short amount of time he's been here, and he is indeed a worthy opponent for Kiba and can't wait to surpass him. Rias, for the next 2 years you, Akeno and Kiba is going to start your days in high school, right? Surzik said to his little sister, and can't believe that she grew up too fast. Guess time does go fast, huh? I guess so, brother, but I won't be able to see my Goku in school for another year. I hope he's going to be alright when I'm gone. Rias didn't like to be part away from her lover Peerage, but didn't have a choice when the next 2 years for her high school days going to be started. You know how Goku is, always getting stronger every single day and never giving up. I really respect that kid and glad I let him in our family so far. Goku haven't disappointed him for the most part and always chuckles when Goku always getting swarmed by Rias or Akeno and he doesn't know it. So innocent. Ara, Goku my dear, can you pass me that milk next to you? Akeno getting Goku's attention, and he tries to hand her the milk, but it slipped through his hand and drop all over Akeno's perfect body. Oh sorry about that. Akeno. Goku scratched his head awkwardly because of his mistake for dropping the milk onto Akeno, but she doesn't mind. It's alright Goku, but make sure to be careful next time, okay? Akeno used her charm on Goku. He didn't understand it, but just nodded his head at her. Then Akeno gets up and goes over to Goku. Goku, since you dropped milk on me, can you follow me to the showers please? She hopes that her plans work. Goku again nodded his head and follow her to the shower room. Hey, wait for me. Rias also gets up and chases after them. Surzik and the maids chuckles on the huge aftermath that just happened. BB World. It's been over 4 weeks and there's still no sign of Goku anywhere. Bulma was starting to get worried for the kid. Not only did he save the planet against King Piccolo, but some random portal appeared and swallowed Goku in. She travels to fortune teller Baba that if she seen Goku at her temple, but she didn't know what happened to him either. This is a true mystery indeed. Goku was badly injured and couldn't even move after that last attack of his. But the strange part is that almost everyone that Goku has encountered has never seen him in their location. Tien felt that this is his fault somehow, if only he was a bit stronger. Hey guys, this is Goku we are talking about. He's probably out in the world traveling in secret. And he would have shown up if he wanted to, right? Yamcha said to everyone, but even has to admit that it was strange that Goku isn't here with them right now. Master Roshi was thinking the same thing. Goku goes beyond his teachings and is ready to teach himself, but for what Bulma and the rest are saying are true about the mystery portal taken by his former student, then there must be a reason for why it took Goku. Maybe because this portal thing is such a joke. I'd think that Yamcha is right that Goku is just traveling around the world with a nimbus cloud. Krillin didn't believe that his best friend is somehow missing from Earth by this portal thingy that everyone is talking about. No, Bulma and Yamcha were there and saw the portal suck Goku in, but the portal just appeared out of nowhere, just when Goku was about to land on the ground. None of this makes any sense. Tien goes outside and throws the chair he was sitting over the horizon out of frustration for not finding Goku sooner. Calm down, Tien, we'll make sure that our pal Goku is safe and sound. Yamcha goes over to Tien and calms him down. You're right, it's just that Goku has done so much for me even after everything I'd have done to him when me and Chiatsu first met him. He saved his life, Krillin and Master Roshi, and I just want to thank him for everything he did for me. Tien admits that meeting Goku for the first time wasn't nice for the champion, but he was doing his order by his former master. If you all know about the original Dragon Ball, then you all know about Tien was the champion at the time. That's how Goku is. Even I'll admit I didn't expect to be friends with him in the first place. But he did change my life being here. If I hadn't met him then I'll still be in some desert looking to rob people. Yamcha remembers his first time meeting Goku and can't believe that rivals turned friends only a matter of seconds. Bulma came outside and look at the sky. Goku, just where did you go, you idiot? Bulma thought and just wished that her monkey boyfriend is back. DxD world. Times keep 2 years later. It's been over 2 years since Rias, Akeno and Kiba left for their second year in some high school in Kaiu. I forgot what the school name is. Goku and Kaneko were still in the manor, doing their own things for now until Goku had to go to that school too. Can't believe it's been 2 years past already. Kaneko Goku still looked the same as his 14-year-old self, but he recently turned 16 last week and has to wait until his time to head to school. Before you ask me, Goku should have been in school already, I know, but this is Goku we are talking about, and it took a lot of convincing for Surzix to even make Goku to attend the same school the Rias and her other peerages is going. He didn't want to go to school at first, but Ria's brother kept on persevering him to attend the school. He thought about it, and until he finally agreed with Surzix that he will attend the school that Rias is. And Surzix is signing papers for him for next year, and he'll be in the second year due to his age. It is 2 years that Rias senpai and the rest went to that school. Kaneko wasn't much for words, but felt herself comfortable in her senpai's side. When Rias and the rest went to school in their freshman year, Kaneko had been sleeping with Goku for 2 years behind her mistress's back. And she doesn't regret a single thing about it. If she can spend a huge amount of time of her senpai at this opportunity, she'll take it. Our time is going to come when we are in that school. Can't believe that Surzix actually convinced me to attend. Studying is such a waste of time when all I have to do is train to becoming stronger. Goku did learn a little from basic studying from Master Roshi, but he already didn't like it when doing it. Well, enough all that, let's head back. And okay, Goku and Kaneko were outside of the manor and were about to head in until something or someone arrives to the manor itself and was staring right out Kaneko. Wait, I sent something, come on out and show yourself. Goku demanded that the shadow figure to come out. Oh, so you sense my presence? The figure came out behind the tree and was looking at Goku. He can see the appearance between the figures now. She was wearing a black kimono, had a tail, had cat ears, and black hair and yellow eyes. She was Kuroka the Black Nekomata. Who are you? Goku asked a stranger. Kaneko, however, was giving a shiver vibes in her body on seeing her sister. My name is Kuroka, and standing next to you is Shirin. I'm here to take her back. Naya, the now named Kuroka said, and wants to reunite with her sister. I don't know what you want with Kaneko, but I won't let you take her. Kuroka. Goku doesn't back down from the challenge and was staring straight at Kuroka. Ha ha. Okay boy, if you want to fight me for her, then let's. Kuroka then charged in and was about to punch Goku, but he dodged her attack and tries to punch her, but she also dodged his attacks. The two of them begins to battle each other off, and Kaneko was looking at her senpai and sister. You're quite a good boy. What's your name? Kuroka said. My name is Son Goku, and your ki feels strong. Goku responded back to her, and that got Kuroko's attention from his words. Does he know about Senjutsu? How knowledgeable is this boy, Kuroka thought, but focus her mind back to the fight. I overheard that ki and senjutsu is the same, kinda like aura, and chakra the same as well. I'm glad that my senjutsu impress you, Goku, but you want me to show you the power in me. Kuroka didn't need to held back, because she also sensed strong powers coming inside the boy. Yeah, and in return I'll show you my powers. Goku was started to get excited in this fight, and can't wait for Kuroka to show him her powers. Okay Goku, I'll show you my true powers. Kuroka begins to charge up her powers behind the manor. Surzix looks through his window and sees the demon Kuroka fighting against Goku and Kaneko. He was about to head down there and stop it, but something in his mind and body said that let Goku handle it. Her powers feel incredible. So this is her true power, huh? Feels like she'd been training a lot, but something is telling me that she still has a long way to go, Goku thought, and Kuroka's powers was unlike anything he ever seen before, but she's still lacking training and powers a little. Kuroka yells out her last shout and stops. Her aura was all lit up and was staring at Goku. Kaneko was hiding away from the fight and was afraid that her senpai is going to lose against her sister. Well, how about this on Goku? Have you impressed yet? Kuroka asked Goku. She'll admit that she didn't know what led her to show her true powers to the boy, but gotten a feeling that it's going to be interesting. I'm impressed by Kuroka, your powers are unlike anything I have ever seen before. But I can feel that you're still lacking to unlock your true potential, Goku said to her. Leave the potential to me, Goku, now I'd shown my powers, let me see yours. Kuroka felt that the boy's powers was ready to be woken. You sure? Goku did want to see how strong he became, but hopes that Kuroka reconsider. I'm sure, Goku. Kuroka can't wait to see how powerful this boy is. If you say so. Ha! Goku begins to scream out loud, and the planet begins to shake, causing some earthquakes. Kuroka can't believe how much this boy's powers are, but it overcomes hers, and she doesn't stand a chance against him. Kaneko was staring at her senpai, and just like her sister can't believe how much senjutsu inside of her senpai. Goku senpai, she thought to herself, and hopes her senpai can win against her sister. What is Goku doing? Surzix Grafia storms into Surzix's room and looks outside and sees Goku's powers skyrocketing and overcomes some of the devils in the underworld and heaven. He's showing his Grafia powers. Surzix is serious this time. Never in his life will Goku surpass him or the other factions around the world. But he certainly did. Goku still screams out loud, and Kuroka feels more and more powers from the boy's body, and it continues to increase every single time. How did this boy get this much power? Kuroka knows a lot of powerful devils, angels and fallen angels. But this boy surpassed them all, and it's scaring the heck out of her and pleasure at the same time. Until Goku stops and his aura is overpowering and skyrocketing in the underworld. Every factions is now being aware of the powers and was looking to where it's coming from. The underworld. Fallen Angel HQ. Seems like old Surzix got himself a powerful warrior on his side. Azazel was grinning and can't wait to meet this powerful warrior that Surzix had gotten. Heaven. Looks like the devils have gotten themselves another devil in their rank, but strangely, I feel the power from this individual is rather innocent. Michiel felt that his powers is coming from an innocent being that doesn't belong to the devil at all. When Goku stops, Kuroka feels her powers decrease and she slumps down in fear from the boy himself. She wonders if her former masters felt the same way when she killed them to save her and Shirin. She felt the boy is coming towards her and she back away from him. Get away from me. Kuroka fears that the boy is going to kill her. Goku then goes closer and looks at her face. Fears. He felt that Kuroka was living in fear after abandoning Kaneko. He kneeled down to Kuroka and touched her right cheeks, making her look at him. I'm not going to hurt you, you wanted to see me in my full power, and I'm showing it to you, Goku said to her and smiled at her. Kuroka felt her heart beat after seeing the boy smile. It felt innocent, like he doesn't even feel like a devil at all. Kaneko slowly gets up from her hiding spot and goes over to where her senpai and sister are. She'll admit that she is jealous that Goku senpai is touching her demon sister instead of her kinda getting her mad. But she resists and comes closer to them. What should we do to her? Goku senpai. Kaneko was curious as to what her senpai is going to do next. Goku looks at Kuroka and she feels scared, like she doesn't even have a home to go to. He sighs and picks her up in bridal style, making Kuroka and Kaneko blush at these attempts. Kuroka didn't think that this boy could carry her like he did, but felt warm next to his chest and felt muscles all over him that causes her to drool a bit and making her sister Shirin stars at her in anger. We let her stay with us, Kaneko. She feels alone and I want to be with her, Goku said to Kaneko, and she didn't know what her senpai was even thinking. Her sister is a stray devil and dangerous. Kuroka in this story didn't join the Chaos Brigade. A lot of you will complain, but yeah, it's happening. I'm going to take care of her, Kaneko. After all, she is your sister, right? Goku didn't understand why he too seems to hate each other. His grandpa said that every sibling is always happy with each other, even if they like or not. And he always believed his grandpa. Kuroka still didn't understand any of this but felt herself tired. She then falls asleep in Goku's arms and he smiled at the effect. Guess she's tired, huh? I'll take her to my room and make sure you tell Surzix what happened. Okay. Goku then goes inside the mansion and goes to his room. Kaneko humphed at her stupid senpai and goes to Surzix's room. Thank you for telling me, Kaneko. You can leave now, Surzix said to her, and Kaneko left in a hurry to Goku's room. Surzix then gets up and look outside through his window and think about all of this. What are you thinking about, Surzix? Grafia asked him. She didn't know that Goku will even surpass him or the other factions. The time has come too soon for Goku. He surpasses me and the other factions and the strongest devil in the underworld. So for that, Goku is going to be an ultimate class devil and have his own peerages. Surzix announced to Grafia that Goku is going to be one of the highest class for the devil's ultimate class devil at such a young age and will no longer be Rias' peerages but is his own. This soon? This has to be a mistake. Grafia didn't believe that someone that young can surpasses them all just a short amount of time he's been here. There's no mistake, Grafia. Every faction heard about the boy's powers and went to meet him. I can imagine that Azazel is going to do his attempts to bring Goku to his side, or Michiel will show him in heaven and should be an angel instead. Either way, Grafia, Goku surpassed all of us. Surzix was amazed at Goku's hard work, but this is just too soon for him to be an ultimate class devil at his age. Gremory Mansion. Surzix is going to have himself a busy day. His fellow faction friends Azazel and Michiel are here in the manor and talking about Goku. Goku then again demonstrate his powers to the two faction leaders, and this is indeed the power they felt yesterday. So this kid was the one who I felt. Not bad at such a young age too. Where did you even found this kid? Surzix Azazel looking up and down on Goku's appearance and noticed how strong he really is. He would have been better if he was an angel. If I'm being honest, I can sense that he has a pure heart inside of him. Michiel can feel every living being's heart if they proved worthy to join him and the other angels in heaven, and this boy fit the bill nicely. My sister and her friend found him badly injured in our backyard, and it doesn't matter if he should have been an angel, Michiel, it's too late. However, he did surpass all of us and could easily defeat us all. I just didn't want to admit it. Surzix was one of the powerful 10 strongest devils in the underworld, but this boy cut above the rest like child's play. Oh, so he's going to have his own peerages, huh? Well, he has that stray devil attached to him. Maybe she'll be his first peerage. Azazel pointed out that Kuroka was really attached to Goku for some reason. I suppose that I'll make some papers that Kuroka will no longer be a stray devil. Goku better owe me for this. Having a stray devil as a peerage is really dangerous during these times. Surzix calls out a paper and sign it for Kuroka, part of Goku's peerage. Hey Goku. Come over here for a sec, he called out for the boy, and Goku runs towards him and wonders what's going on. What's going on? Surzix Goku didn't know what's going on here. He hoped there's food for him later. He's really starving after training. Goku, I have something to tell you. Yesterday you powered up, right? Surzix was kinda scared about his powers. Yeah, I did. I really did want to know how strong I'd have gotten during my training. And Kuroka wanted to see my powers, so I did just that. Goku realized that he's getting stronger and can't wait to become even more stronger. After what happened yesterday, I'm keen to figuring if he even is devil to begin with. Kuroka thanked Goku for sparing her life and reunite with Shirin. It took a lot of convincing, but the two Nakamata has become a family again. Well, first, here you go, Kuroka. He handed Kuroka the papers. She looked at the paper and it said, to this day forward, Kuroka will no longer be a stray devil. She now belongs to Son Goku's peerages. We hope that she'll enjoy her life serving him for now. On it said Kuroka holds the paper for dear life now because she is no longer a stray devil, and look at her new master and smiles at him. What are you smiling about? Kuroka Goku didn't know why she's smiling at him. Was there a bug on his face or something? Goku, I have something to tell you, Surzix with a serious look, and Goku looked at him wondering what's going on. After what happened yesterday, when you showed your powers, you have gotten a lot of the faction's attention. It's also a dangerous thing to do, but it's not like I can stop it now. So I'll get straight to the point. You Son Goku will no longer be part of my sister's peerages, Surzix said, and Goku was shocked at first. Does this mean he can't live here anymore? Instead, you will have your own peerages other than my sister, of course. You Son Goku are now an ultimate class devil, and Kuroka here is your first peerage, Surzix announced, and Kaneko was in shock to see her senpai is no longer part of Rias' peerages. Goku still didn't know what's going on, but felt Kuroko's heavy bust laying on top of his hair. I'll be sure to be a good kitty cat for you, Master Kuroka said to her new master, since she and the master have a lot of time to get to know each other even more. She wanted to take her master to his room so she could service him, but resist herself since her master haven't reached puberty yet, and his height says it all, since Kuroka is taller than her master. So does that mean I can't live with you guys anymore? Goku asked Surzix. He begins to like living here since Rias took care of him when he was healed. You can still live here, Goku. You may no longer be part of Rias peerage, but that doesn't mean I'm kicking you out. You see, I see you as a little brother that I never had. Rias is my darling sister, but I often wonder what would happen if I had another family member join in the fun, and you are it. The Gremory Manor is still your home, Goku, if you decided to move out to bigger things, Surzix explains, and really consider Goku as a younger brother. He really grow interest at the boy because of his determination of getting stronger, even doing things no normal kids his age should do. Goku smiles at Surzix's questions and was thankful to still be able to live here, but thought that he's also right since Goku was here he hasn't been to other places in the underworld or the outside, besides visiting the Citri family to play with Sona, though he also felt another powerful presence. In the house, when he was in the Citri house, he saw a girl in a magical outfit looking at him funny. Then she just runs off back to her room. What a weird girl. You better not do anything dirty to Goku-senpai. Sister Kaneko cutely threatened her sister and hiss at her if she ever thinks of taking her senpai away from her. Kuroka smirks at her sister, and the two Nekomata is going to compete against each other for Goku's love. Oh, that's right, I almost forgot. Surzix grabs the chess pieces from his pocket and shows it to Goku. These are the chess pieces for your peerages, Goku. You can pick which one for Kuroka, he said to the boy, and Goku didn't know, since he wasn't a fan of playing chess since it was too hard for him. Goku looked at the chess pieces and saw a big one, so he grabbed that one for Kuroka. What about this big one, Kuroka? Goku smiles at her, and the piece he took from Surzix is the queen piece. Kuroka grabs Goku's head again and into her chests. She was so happy that her master chose for her to be his queen. I accept to be your queen, master. I'll be sure to take good care of you when you reach puberty. Kuroka promised to take care of Goku the best she can since she is his queen after all, and it's their job to be around their king at all times. Kaneko was looking at her sister in jealousy since Goku-senpai making her sister his queen. She wished she was in her sister place and be with Goku-senpai, but couldn't since she's part of Rias peerage. When all of this is going down, a blue portal appears behind Goku. They all look at the portal, and Goku sees Kami over there and motions him to come over there. He begins to go over to where Kami is, but Kuroka grabs his hand tightly. Master? Who is that person over there? She asks her master, because she doesn't know what's the connection between Goku and this green humanoid figure. That's Kami, he was the one who got me strong, Goku said back to her and went into the portal. When Goku steps back in his world, he turns around and sees the portal is closing. Kuroka sees this and goes into the portal, leaving her sister behind again. The DxD world. What just happened? Surzix didn't know what just happened. A portal appears out of nowhere and Goku steps into the portal and it begins to close its doors. But Kuroka jumps in and it fully shuts and disappears into nothing. Kaneko slumps to her knees since her senpai and sister is no longer here anymore. Surzix was not having a good day, but decides to hide this to Kaneko, one of his sister's peerage. He told her head back to her room, he'll figure this whole thing out and make sure to bring Goku back. BBE world. It's good to see you back again, Goku. You appear to grown even more stronger than before. Kami smiled at her student and noticed another person besides his student. She was in black yukata and has cat appearance. Thanks, Kami. But what happened with the portal, Finji? How come my friends can't come in? Goku didn't know why the portal closed behind him, since he knows Kaneko wanted to come with him too. Kami's smile faded and looked at his student again. Goku, the reason why the portal closed behind you is because it was supposed to be for you and you only. I didn't expected that you made friend over there. Kami felt sorry for Goku since he wanted to bring his friends over to this dimension, but he didn't think about that. Wait, you mean that we can't go back? Kuroka shouted at Kami, and he nodded his head at her. Kuroka was furious at him and wanted to beat into his green butt, but Goku told her to stand down and she has to do it because he's her master. What's going on, Kami? I can feel there's some reason why you wanted me back, right? Goku noticed Kami been acting strange lately. Even Popo, who was over the corner, seems to be shaking for some reason. There is Goku. You see, after you defeated King Piccolo, he was able to lay another one of his children before his death, Kami explains to Goku, and he was in shock on what he just heard from him. What? You mean King Piccolo's son is out there somewhere? Goku couldn't believe he is now hearing. He doesn't blame the weird portal thing that sent him to the other world. He met with his new friends, but this is way too important to go back. Goku, there's not time to waste. You have to enter the time chambers right away for training against Piccolo Jr. on the next martial art tournament. That's where you and him will settle things, Kami said to his student, and Goku nodded his head. Then he looked at Kuroka, who still didn't know what's going on. Goku got a great idea. Hey Kuroka. You want to come with me in the time chamber? Goku for some reason didn't want Kuroka alone since Kaneko isn't here with them. It will be my pleasure, Master. Kuroka begins to follow her master in the time chambers, but Kami stops Goku before the door closes. Goku, here, wear these weight clothes I made just for you. It will double your powers against Piccolo Jr., Kami said, and Goku takes the weight clothes and closes the door in front of Kami. It's great that we have Goku back in our world. Kami, it's that girl he brought with him worries me. Popo came out to where Kami is. He wonder what's going to happen with the poor girl now. Indeed, Mr. Popo, but I have a feeling that Goku is taking great care for her. Kami heads back to his chambers and prayed to Goku he'll win against Piccolo. Time chambers. Kuroka's POV. I saw Master trains with the weight clothes that Kami-sama gives him. I also saw that Goku begins to grow even more taller than himself. Goku mentions that the time chambers affect everything around them, and the outside means a day, but in the inside it's actually a year to them. I've seen many things in the past, but nothing like this, nothing but pure white void around them. Hey Kuroka. Want something to eat in this fridge? Goku's voice even sounded a bit different since he is growing, and Kuroka licks her lips on seeing her master finally reach his puberty and was even more buff than his child's state. She likes his child's size, but seeing him looking like this is 10 times better. Humming master, I begin to get up from my bed and go over to my master. Goku has been training non-stop because he's focused on taking Junior down. I've also noticed master's hair, which still looks the same when he was a kid, still retain its style for some reason. How's your training been, master? No matter where we are, I'll always call Goku my master. I'm his queen and he's my king, and I'll make sure to have his babies before the other bitches steal his heart. Not even Shirin can have him. It's been great and I begin to feel even stronger than before. I can't wait to show Junior the results of my training. Master clutches his hands into a fist and wonders how strong King Piccolo's last son is. Whenever I see his determination, I begin to feel happiness around him and perhaps won't let go. He shows me how strong he is when he demonstrates his powers to me, and it will continue to grow even more, greater than anyone in the world. But it's also another flaw to his looks. He's also too innocent. I'll make sure to take that innocence sooner, maybe now. You know, master, there's a special training that passes down to all females to males, I begin to say, and that got my master's attention. Oh, I can't wait to take his innocent, and I'll be 2 steps ahead against the other girls dying to gain his love. Special training passes down from females to male. What kind of special training is that? Master has a confused face, and that makes me chuckle at his denseness and his innocence. Follow me, master. I begin to grab my master's hand with my right and heads back to our share bed. This is the moment that I have been waiting for. Warning, lemons incoming. Yeah, we all saw this coming. If you want, you can just skip the lemons part when it's over. So what's this special training thing again? Goku scratched the back of his head and was confused on seeing why Kuroka begins to drop her yukata all of a sudden, and for some reason his lower half grows a bit. This special training, master, is where I'm going to teach you all about. If you would please remove your clothes. Master Kuroka begins her first plan to take her master's innocent. Goku nodded his head and begins to take his weight clothes off, but the shirt is a bit hard to remove, but it also gives Kuroka a good show of seeing her master's abs, and she could grind fish in his rack. When Goku finally gotten his shirt off and toss it next to him, and heavy thud crashing down in the time chambers, and Kuroka knew it was so heavy, then Goku took his wristbands off and his boots and finally his pants, which leaves him in his boxers. Now I'm blushing like a schoolgirl. I'm finally going to have master's innocence all to myself, Kuroka thoughts, and blushing to the fact that she and Goku will take each other's first time. Kuroka hasn't done with anyone yet, and her master is going to claim hers while she claim his. So what now? Goku was keen to glad to be out of the weight clothes and felt his body move even faster than before. His arms felt so light, which perhaps can go so fast now. Then Kuroka gets close to Goku, invading his personal space, and grabs his arms to her breasts, which got an eye from her mouth. Goku still didn't know what Kuroka is doing, but decides to go with it. Besides, does all girls' chest feel that soft and squishy? Because Kuroko's breast is a bit bigger than Kaneko, if he has to be honest with himself. This master is called love. It's where boys and girls do with each other. In bed, Naya Kuroka couldn't even speak because she felt Goku mess around her breasts, and she was happy to see her master enjoys her breasts so much. Goku just stares at her big thingy while touching them and wonders if all girls have these. He knows Bulma has one since she told her she was a girl, so that also means that all girls have these, right? Love? What is that? Something to eat, Goku said back to her and wondered what's this love supposed to be. He was never taught anything about love from his grandpa Master Rashi. I'll show you. Naya Kuroka got even closer to Goku and closed her eyes and finally kissed her master on the lips. Goku was even more confused as to why Kuroka is even doing this, and was this supposed to be the special training she mentioned? But for some reason his mouth didn't want to let go of hers for some reason. Then he got an idea. Kuroka opens her eyes and felt her master's tongue messed around hers. She hums at this and wonders if Goku finally learned something yet, and if he hasn't, then she'll just has to teach him more later. Kuroka and Goku stop the kissing part, and she begins to take her bra and panties off and show her birthday suit to her master. Goku, he doesn't know how he feels about this. Was this what boys and girls do with each other if they love each other? Then Kuroka pushes Goku into the soft white bed and stares hungry at him with heart shapes in her yellow eyes. She tries her fingers on his muscle chests and finally reaches down on her prize his member. It felt so big and it looks like it's ready to be let out right now. Kuroka. Why are you touching me down there? I begin to feel funny. Goku didn't know why, but when Kuroka touched his lower half, he felt shockwaves coming out of his body for some reason. That's called pleasure, master. I'm touching you down there because you have something amazing down there. Let's see how big it is. Naya. Kuroka gets on her knees and slowly pulls Goku's boxer down and is greeted with a huge surprise. She cups her hands in her cheeks in amazement on seeing her master's member for the first time. Guess the time chambers really did work its magic after all. Goku's member is over 12-inch tall, and his wife's perhaps to be 5. It looks like it can rip her pussy in two if that monster goes in her, but she doesn't care right now because she wanted it so fucking bad. Was it normal to have something this big under Goku's legs? He always wonders if many guys also have this or not. When he goes out to the restroom or behind the bush he pee on them. But he doesn't felt the needs to go right now because Kuroka been staring at it for 2 minutes now. Then Kuroka climbs on top of Goku and grabs his member to where her pussy is. He groans a bit and wonders what Kuroka is trying to do next. Kuroka however wonders if she's ready for this. But she remembers that she wanted to take her master's innocence and that she'll do. Just let me do all the work, master. I'll make sure you'll felt good in not time. Naya. Kuroka lower herself and felt Goku's member slowly entering her. She steadied herself and pushed through and felt the pain begins to come since blood from her pussy begins to come out. Goku was about to ask what's wrong, but groans even more when Kuroka push all his members into her tight pussy. Kuroka screams from the pain, but holds it together and look at her master's cutely face. She felt her womb's been spit into by her master's member and was into her deepest area. Despite this is her and her master's first time, she begins to move her hips upwards and downwards, slowly getting used to the pain and slowly turn into pleasure. Kuroka. Why are your lower half so tight? Goku couldn't even begin to think about this pleasure coming from Kuroka. It's like his member doesn't even want to let God inside of Kuroka at all. You feeling good, master? I'm sure I was hurt at first when blood leaked out from my pussy, but I got used to it and now pleasure hits me. Don't worry, master, your queen will take good care of you. Naya. Kuroka begins to go even faster with her hips and Goku tries to hold it together. He doesn't know what Kuroka is even doing to him, but it felt good and he also doesn't know why. Kuroka decides to take this to another level. She grabs Goku's hands and causes them to grab her huge mounds again and she moans again for the pleasure coming from her body. Goku kinda understand the whole thing a bit, so he begins to move his hands at Kuroko's breasts and she moan even more louder than before because her master is making her feeling good. Goku slumps his top torso and comes close to Kuroka's face. For some reason he wanted to go to her lips again. So he did and cups her chin and kisses her in the mouth again. Kuroka was surprised from this encounter by her master, but closes her eyes on finally becoming one with him. Then a shock wave hits her body. She reopens her eyes and saw Goku moves his hips into her pussy. And soon found herself in the bed below Goku. You've done enough, Kuroka. I may still be new to this sort of thing, but I'll be the one to take care of you. Goku follows up on what Kuroka teaches him so far. She moves her hips upwards and downwards, right? So maybe he'll thrust it. Goku moves his hips again to Kuroko's pussy and she moans again. Goku for some reason got the energy and felt his member is going to blow any minutes now, so his body decides to go over more faster, thrusting his hips to Kuroko's womb and making her cry out to his name. Master. 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 Naya, please take me, Kuroka yells out to Goku, and he felt his member release inside Kuroko's tight snatch. Kuroko's tongue was left out and she was in a happy blaze. She was so happy to finally do it with someone who cares about her and won't ever leave her alone, not like her old master who disrespected her and Shirin. She was glad Goku came into her life and will serve under him for the rest of her life. Lockdown terminated. Lemons has been override. How was that? I'm still not good doing this kind of stuff, but it's a start, I suppose. The Paya Island. It was a raining day for the tournament and the group was waiting for the fighters to come. Bulma was wondering where Yamacha and the rest were since they were running late. Then a little girl's balloons was stuck in the top of the tree, so she tries to grab it but couldn't reach it. Then another person with a red umbrella appears and grabs the balloon for Bulma. Hey guy, the person said to them. They didn't know who this person is, so they were confused. Oolong, do you know who this is? Bulma asked the pig, but he just shook his head in no emotion. Pure Oolong goes over the question to Pure. No, Pure also doesn't know who this is. The person's appearance has blue boots, yellow pants, blue jacket and brown furry belt around his waist. I decided to let Goku keeps his tail because I kinda like the monkey tail version of him better. Here you go, Bulma. He handed the balloon to Bulma. She didn't know how this person knows her name. Master Rashi, I'm pleased to see you again. The person puts the umbrella behind his back, revealing his face to them. All of you looking well, Goku said to them. Master Rashi didn't know who this person is or how he knows his name. But where's Krillin and the others? Haven't they arrived yet? Goku said to them, and Bulma figured it out. You can't be. She was in shock, and so did the others. But Goku Master Rashi also figures it out and was looking straight at his former student's appearance. What? Of course it's me, who else? Who I'll be? The rain started to let up. Maybe we'll see the sun today after all. Goku puts the umbrella down and noticed the rain stops pouring down. Hey, are you really Goku? Oolong was still not convinced that this man is Goku. Stop it, maybe you can't tell who I am because this thing on my head, I'll take it off so I'll be more like me. Goku begins to take his head wrapped off and shows his hair to the group, and they were again awed at the sight. Soon after that the group waited for the rest to come, and they were right on time. Tien, Yamcha, Krillin, and Chizetsu arrives and saw the group and a familiar face standing over Krillin. Master, where are you? Kuroka calls out, finally arriving to the place her master went. She was glad to see the rain stops and daylight comes and quickly found her master and his friends. Master? Why did you run away from me like that? I'm your queen and I'll always stay by your side. Naya Kuroka comes crashing in and hugs at Goku's waist, and he scratches his head for ditching her like that. I'm sorry, Kuroka. I was so excited to meet everyone again and couldn't hold it. Together Goku responded back to his queen, and she forgive him for now. She'll think some ways for him to pay her back, and she lick her lips for that to happen. Hey Goku. Who's that hot babe besides you? Yamcha called out and was chopped by Bulma because of Yamcha's weird antics. Oh, I forgot to introduce to everyone, my name is Kuroka and my master is Son Goku himself. I'm his personal servant and will do anything he wants. Kuroka then hugs her master again, and Goku scratched his head. Not much he could do for that matter. Master Rashi was jealous that his former student had gotten a cute servant that would do anything Goku said, so how was he the great Master Rashi? Is this unlucky? But wait Goku, where were you all these years? Bulma called up, and that gotten the same question that everyone wanted to know from Goku. How about I'll explain after we get something to eat? My stomach been feeling empty since I got here. Goku laughs, and the group smiles at him. No matter what height or age difference Goku is, he'll always be the same. Master, I brought your favorite meals with me. Here, eat them. Naya Kuroka pulls out a small device, and huge food appears, and Goku digs in on the feast. Bulma goes over to Kuroka. What is that small device of yours? Bulma asks Kuroka. This little device allows me to bring heavy things that I don't want to carry into this thing, but I cooked foods for my master because he's the only one I ever cared about. Naya Kuroka displays her cat appearance again, and that gotten Rashi, Krillin and Yamcha jealous at Goku, who disappears and brought back a cute servant cat girl with him who will do anything what he'll ask her to do. Does he ask for your services? Master Rashi for some reason said, and making Bulma angry at him. Kuroka remembers yesterday, and it was one of her best memories of her life. Quite the opposite, in fact it was me who offer my services to my master. I told him we'll do special training with me, and we done the deed, Naya Kuroka said, and that gotten the reaction to the group. Even Tien, who was shocked a little, but retained his cool. The guys couldn't believe Goku had done deed with his servant. Man, that was great. Thanks so much Kuroka, your cooking is the best. Goku smiles at his peerage and was glad that Kuroka was here with him cooking all of his favorite meals to the tournament. Oh, Master Kuroka gets up close and personal to Goku and kisses him in the lips. The women awed at the sight, but the men just felt even more jealous with Goku because his servant straight up kisses him like no big deal. We should look for a motel. We have to be ready for the tournament tomorrow, Goku said to them, and they agree and looks for the hotel for the night. The DxD world. It's been a year since Goku and Kuroka disappear. Kaneko has to go to where the rest of Rias' peerage is at and tells her king the news, and Rias is heartbroken. Goku is no longer her peerage and somehow disappears in this world. Rias is at the rooftops and looking at the sky in Kuo Academy. She wonders where Goku is in now and wonders if he'll ever return. Goku, please come back. Rias cries out with tears and wants Goku back. Hotel. That is one of the most crazy stories I have ever heard about, Goku. You were sucked into the portal and made new hot friends while leaving us to the dirt. Krillin pouted at his best friend but was happy to see him back to this world. Yeah? Sorry guys, but I was cut off by my new friends over there and they treated me really nice. I wonder how Rias is doing though. Goku thinks back about Rias and wonders how school is going for her. Maybe when this is over he'll go back to that world and be with her again. Tien looked at Goku and saw how strong he became since going to this world. What else is Goku hiding? Master, I made your favorite lunch again. Kuroka comes in from the door and uses her device, and more food appears in front of the Saiyan. His mouth watered and chows down the food that Kuroka made for him. The group smiles at him since he'll still be the same as ever. Master Rashi, however, just cursed his former student's luck. He's the one who trained him into how he is now, and no one is giving him the respect that he deserves. How was this even possible? None of the females even like him when he was young, and they sure aren't liking him right now. Hey Kuroka. What is your relationship with Goku anyway? You mention your servant, but what did Goku do for you to love him that much? Bulma out of the blue said, and wonders what did Goku do and gain a loyal servant in his side. I guess you can say it's love at first sight. Goku-sama is so innocent and cute and very brave at first. I really scared of him because he reminded me of my old master who uses me, and my sister Shirin. Kuroka stops for a moment. And Bulma now curses herself for bringing up Kuroka's bad life before meeting Goku, but none of that matters anymore. Goku-sama takes really good care of me, and I won't ever leave his side until he says so. Kuroka huddles to the Saiyan after his finishes meal that she made for him. How sweet of you, Kuroka. Thanks for taking care of her, Goku, Bulma said to her longtime friend. It was nothing, Bulma. Kuroka also been taking care of me in return, and I can't think about what happens if she isn't here cooking all these delicious meals for me. Goku scratched the back of his head, and Kuroka kisses his cheek for saying good things about her. Well, we all should be ready for bed. Tomorrow is the tournament, and we all need to rest. Tien speaks out, and they agreed since it was a long day and a big reunion with Goku. They all went to their rooms while Goku and Kuroka share a room together, much to Krillin, Yamcha and Master Roshi's joy on their friend student Piccolo Jr. So Goku, tomorrow in the tournament is going to be your grave. I'll avenge my father and rule this planet. How I wanted. Piccolo was in the rooftops and saw the pair of Goku and his damn cat servant sleeping together. But in order for that to happen, you better not lose to any of the weaklings in the tournament, or else. Piccolo then disappears from the rooftops and waits for the tournament to start. Tournament. Goku, Krillin, Yamcha and Tien made it to the quarterfinals, but Chiaotzu lost by a certain someone named Mercenary Tao, who wants revenge at Goku for almost killing him, but before that happens he was defeated by Tien, who avenged Chiaotzu. Then another fight started, and Kuroka was cheering her master through the crowd and looking forward to his fight. How could you? Chi-Chi shouted at Goku, who was staring at her confused. So long as I live, I'll never forgive for this. Chi-Chi clutched her teeth almost to her breaking point to Goku. I don't understand. We never met. I think you're mistaking me for somebody else. Goku tries to calm down this woman in front of her. Don't be stupid. You are Goku, aren't you? Chi-Chi then moves her fast feet towards Goku and tries to hit him, but he dodges her attack. Chi-Chi then motions her hands and tries to hit Goku, but he still dodges her attacks, which almost landed 2 steps forward to his face. This gotten Chi-Chi frustrated, so she goes into combo with punches and kicks at Goku, and he jumps away from her. Have I ever met you before? Goku calls out, and he still doesn't even know this girl is. You really know how to lay on the charm, don't you? Of course we met before. Chi-Chi again tries to hit Goku and more dodges from him. Are you that dense? Chi-Chi said while attacking Goku. Then two begin to run while talking. If you don't mind, if you can just tell me what I forgot, so I can remember. Goku again tries to calm this woman down, but that gets her even more angry. Have you forgotten the promise you made as well? Goku then jumps up and is followed by Chi-Chi. Promise? Did I promise you something? Goku wonders what this promise he made with this girl. That's right. Let me jog your memory. Chi-Chi and Goku were fighting in the air, and he still dodged her attacks to him. Then they both landed on the ground safely. I know you're angry, but tell me what I promise you, please, Goku said to her, and Chi-Chi gotten ticked off even more. You're serious? You really can't remember? Fine, I'll tell the promise you broke. You said that I'll be your bride. You promised to marry me. Chi-Chi tells the promise that Goku broke, and everyone in the crowd was in shock, even Yamcha and Krillin. Kuroka, however, was mad that this woman wants Goku to marry her. How dare this bitch ask the master to marry her? If I was in this tournament, I'll rip her eyes out and stomp it to the ground, Kuroka thought to herself, since she doesn't want more women fighting for her master's attention. Goku was in shock about this response by this woman. Humph. I would think even you could remember that one. Chi-Chi hopes this jogs Goku's memories now, but Goku was still confused, and he looked at Krillin and Yamcha and whispers to Krillin. Hey Krillin. What's a bride? Goku asked his buddy, and they fell down, and I'm style. By that response, even Chi-Chi, please tell me. Goku was desperate because he doesn't even know what's a bride is. A bride? What is likely translated is, your life is over. Krillin speaks his mind to Goku, but Yamcha comes into the picture. Goku. A bride is a woman who's about to be married. Yamcha was still in shock by this response from the women. I think my definition is better, is the woman you live with for the rest of your life, Krillin said, and Goku was in shock and looked back at the women. Live together? With you? When I said that, was I conscious? But how could I live with someone if I don't know their name? Goku still doesn't know what this is about from this woman in front of him. Humph. I don't know what kind of game you're playing, but I'll tell you my name if you beat me. Chi-Chi with a cocky response to Goku, and will bump his head harder so he can remembers her. Oh, perfect. Besides, if we are going to be spending the rest of our lives together, it might be a good idea if I knew what to call you. Goku finally got it now. He'll just have to beat her to know her name. Come on, are you sure you're going to win? I'm not. If you are fighting, you'll be lucky to hit me once, Chi-Chi said. I can't wait to find out who you are. Are you ready for my attack? Goku is going to make his first move to this woman. Hurry up. Before I'll fall asleep. She wishes that he just comes at her already. Goku gets into his stand and slowly pulls his right arm to his waist, then pull forward and sending huge air waves to Chi-Chi, causing her to fall to the outside of the arena. Goku can't wait to know her name now. Well, I won, so can you tell me your name? Goku asked the women, and hopefully getting the answers he need from her. You're impossible. I'm the Ox King's daughter, Chi-Chi. Announce her name to Goku, and he was in shock. Even the rest were in shock by the name when she mentions Ox King. Wait a minute. You're Chi-Chi, Goku said, and all he got was a nod from her. Kuroka didn't know who this Ox King is, but she'll tell him that her damn daughter is not getting married with her master. But I don't think you understand. I thought the bride meant something to eat. Goku remembers the promise he made for her, but he thought it was food. Something to eat. Chi-Chi was feeling hurt by that response, and the crowd falls down again. But Goku's answer. Then the promise you made was a mistake. Chi-Chi with a tearful look on her eyes stares at Goku. Sometimes my brain doesn't know what my mouth is saying. I'm sorry, Chi-Chi, but I can't continue my promise to you. Goku broke the news to her. And she was enraged by this response to her so-called fiancé. But why? Why can't you continue your promise to marry me? Chi-Chi was out of control because she thought that Goku finally understood her feelings to him. Goku felt sad for Chi-Chi, but look at Kuroka in the crowd, who was smiling at her master's response for saying no to her. He then remembers his time with Rias and everyone from the other world. For some reason he wants to go back there. Goku walked slowly to where Kuroka was and patted her head with his hand. She was blushing at Goku and wondered what this was about. Chi-Chi, however, was angry to the fact that this cat girl had gotten with her Goku. I don't think you understand, Chi-Chi, but I can't marry you because I have a responsibility. This is Kuroka, and she is my servant peerage. After all this is over, me and her has to return back to everyone who is waiting for us. Goku doesn't want to tell her about going back to the other world to where Rias and everyone is because it will cause confusing to everyone watching. Goku saw Kuroka look at her master and knew he was right. After this is over, he and her is going to find a way back to their world to where Shirin and everyone is and be together again. What kind of responsibility? Is this servant girl of yours worth 10 times better than me? Chi-Chi ranted at him since she was still enraged at Goku. He sighs and walks away from her. I'm sorry, Chi-Chi, but I can't marry you. Goku was now out of sight and Krillin and Yamcha followed after him. Chi-Chi falls to her knees and cry her heart out because Goku rejected her love due to misunderstanding. But Goku hated doing that to Chi-Chi but felt it was necessary. After he's done dealing with Piccolo, he and Kuroka will tell Kami to remake the portal again since he has other friends and people waiting for him. He wonders how Rias is doing right now with school. He broke his promise to her as well for not going to school when he went with Kami. Hey Goku, are you alright? Krillin said to his friend. It's not easy to break the promise to his fiancé, but understand since it was a huge misunderstanding to begin with. I'm alright, guys. Just feeling bad for Chi-Chi. I know that she loves me, but I don't even feel the same for her. Kuroka told me about love and how boys and girls love each other, right? But the problem is that I don't love Chi-Chi, not even once in my heart. Goku clutched his heart since it holds no feelings for her at all. Hey, we understand, Goku. It's not easy, but you'll get over it, man. Yamcha cheers up his friend. He has bad memories meeting with Chi-Chi too, but didn't knew that she was the Ox King's daughter. Thank guys. Goku was glad to have support from his friends and waited until this tournament was over after he dealt with Piccolo. Few hours later. The blown up arena of Papaya Island caused by Goku and Piccolo also causes all the fans to escape except for his friends, depending how beat up Goku and Junior is. Goku's top part was ripped off, showing off his abs to everyone, and Piccolo was also losing his too quickly. He couldn't kill Son Goku. Everyone is cheering for Goku and hopes he can win this. Goku is struggling to his feet but needs to end this now against Piccolo. How is he still standing? That was my last attack. Piccolo was in shock to see Goku back to his feet and he was afraid on what's going to happen next. This is it, Junior. I'm ending this now. Goku dashes forward in front of Piccolo and combo punches him everywhere and his friends is cheering him on. Then Goku with a strong punch to Piccolo's guts causes the green humanoid to go outside the arena bonds and making Goku the victor. Can someone hand me a Senzu bean? I can't move my body anymore, Goku called out, and Krillin checked Goku's pouch for any beans and one left. He goes over to him and put it in his mouth and Goku eats it, then he's all healed. It looks like you're the champion, Goku. Yamcha was happy for his friend for defeating Piccolo and becoming the champion. The question right now is what to do with Piccolo Jr. Goku looked at Junior and he was weakened. He remembers his teachings from Grandpa Gohan that everyone deserves to have a second chance, no matter what they do. Goku walks over to where Piccolo is. "Get out of here, Junior, maybe one day you can become a good guy someday," Goku said to him. Piccolo struggles to his feet and fly away from them, and when he gets his strength back he'll kill Goku. "Is this a right thing to do, Goku? He tried to kill you." No, Krillin didn't know that Goku let Piccolo live. He doesn't like killing as well, but Piccolo done so much damage, and who knows what's going to happen next. "It's alright, Krillin, I have a feeling that in the near future Piccolo will redeem himself and become a good guy." Goku smiles and can't wait for the day him and Piccolo is fighting side by side instead against each other. "Goku, you did this planet a great service by beating Piccolo Jr. If you want I can send you and Kuroko back to the other world you were in," Kami asked him as a student, and Goku thought for a moment. "Yeah, Kami, I wish to be back to the other world I was in," Goku responded back, and his friends were in shock. Goku came back to this weird world and he's going back. "Are you sure about this, Goku? If you still go along with this you'll no longer be in this world anymore. Half of my powers were taken from Piccolo. And I need time to regain all of my powers." Again Kami warned Goku for the last time, since Goku will no longer be in this world until he regain his powers again. "I'm sure, Kami, everyone in that world is waiting for me to come back as well, and there's going to be another adventure for me." Goku accepts the offer, and Kuroko goes over to his side and hugs him. She was really afraid that Goku was going to die by Piccolo's hands. Very well, Goku. Kami used the last of his powers to open the portal again to DxD. His friends look at Goku and wonders if this is the last time they'll see him again. "Wait a minute. I'm a genius. I can build a portal to where Goku is, and we can visit him anytime we want," Bulma thought about, and everyone was happy to have Bulma the inventor as their friend. "Let me have a sample of this portal thing here." Bulma goes over to the portal and grabs a sample of the portal into a small container and put it away for safekeeping. "This perhaps isn't a goodbye after all. We'll make sure to visit you, Goku." Krillin hopes this isn't the last time he'll see his friend again. He brought his life back, so did the others, and he can never thank Goku enough for avenging him against King Piccolo. "Thanks, guys. Let's go, Kuroko." Goku waves everybody goodbye, with Kuroko who is holding his hand and waving goodbye to her master's friends, and head back to her world again. The DxD world. When Goku disappears, Rias was forced engaged with another family in the underworld, the Phoenix family. They want her and their son Riser to get engaged. Their son took the opportunity to tell his parents that he want to marry Rias. Xerxes didn't have a choice, so he allowed it, even though he isn't happy with the outcome, but there's nothing he can do about it since he doesn't want cause a war between the two families. He wonders why Goku is now. He went through the portal with Kuroko and it closed behind him. His sister was in tears after hearing what happened and wanted Goku back to her side again. He wished that the kid is back to their world again. Outside of Kuo Academy, we see a certain brown-haired chestnut boy riding his bike to school while thinking about breasts. He wants to become king of the harems and take all the girls for himself. While he was thinking his thoughts, a portal appears in front of him and he crashes to the side and landed on the grass. "Hey, are you alright?" Goku asked the boy, since he thought he was injured or something. "I'm breaking my rules here and brought Issei into this story." "No, I'm fine," Issei responded and got up and looked at the man, and he was tall. His outfit looks torn up and it looks like he was put in a ringer or something. "You should watch where you were going, boy." Kuroko with a harsh response to the boy. She doesn't like if her time with Goku-sama is limited, since they are back to their world now and this boy almost crashed into them. Issei looked at Kuroko and felt his nose bleed a bit. She has bigger tits than any of the schoolgirls in the academy. While Issei is thinking his thoughts, another being inside of the boy look at the man in front of him. "Yes. This is the one. I need to get closer to him so I can get out of this foolish boy's body." Drag look at Goku and can feel a powerful powers coming from him, and it surpass anyone in the world. "Well, my name is Goku and this is Kuroko. Do you know where we are?" Goku didn't know where they are since he hasn't been to the outside in this world yet. "Name's Issei Hyodo. You're both near the academy since I'm heading over there for school. If you both want I'll take you there since you look badly injured." Issei again look at Goku's clothes and they are indeed in badly shaped. "Sure, sounds good." Goku reach for a handshake and Issei accepts it. "This is my chance." Drake transfers his consciousness to Goku's body once it was complete. He dug some memories to understand what his new partner's life is all about, and it was a great one. Kuo Academy. Rias and Akeno walk down the hall in front of everyone and they all admire them. The boys want to feel their breasts in their hands while the girls just wish to be like them. Ever since Kuo Academy has been turned from an all-girls school to co-ed, many of the perverted boys joined up just to see the girls in their glory. Rias was thinking how to get this force engagement off her back. Maybe if she slept with someone else, it would call off. But she doesn't know anyone around here and doesn't want her first time taken with some nobody. Akeno was looking for a way to cheer her king up. Even though they are rivals, they are still friends fighting for Goku's affections since the time they were little. "Hey, look at that guy," one of the females said. "Look how badly he got hurt, but I wouldn't mind touching those abs and muscles of his." Another female said. "Damn, he looked like was in a tough fight," one of the boys said. "Forget that. Look at this guy's body, he must be a bodybuilder or something," another boy said to his pal. "But why the hell is that Issei pervert hanging out with this handsome man?" Another female joins the conversation. "I don't know, but I dig that cosplay. That girl is wearing," another boy looking at a cosplay girl with cat features around her body. That got Rias and Akeno's attention. They look outside the window to see what this is all about. They were frozen and runs down to the hallway and back into the entrance in Kuo Academy to meet this person. "Oh hey. Rias and Akeno, long time no see, huh? Man, you both sure did grown up." Goku looked at his childhood friends and was happy to see them alright with each other. Goku Rias was in shock and looking up and down on the beaten boy's appearance. Akeno was also in shock on seeing her love finally reach his puberty and looking very handsome. Hiroka, however, wasn't happy to see these sluts again, but was happy to meet them. She suppose she can also sense that Shirin is in this school as well. "Yeah, it's me. Man, it's sure been a long time since we saw each other." Goku walks over to the girls and hugs them. It's been forever since they are together again. Rias begins to shed tears in her eyes on finally seeing Goku back home. Akeno felt the Saiyan's body and it's rocking hard. She has to make all those lost time with him special later. Issei just walked away to avoid crying during this whole scene too. Besides, it looks like his senpais are having a moment anyways. This went on for another few moments, then Rias gotten together and grabs Goku's hand and drag him to the occult club. The cult club room. To say the least, it's good to see Goku back with them again and even stronger than ever. Kiba was glad to see his friend is safe and sound and can feel his power continue to rise in him. He soon went back to his original goal to surpass Goku. Kaneko was hugging her senpai for dear life since she didn't come with him to his world. Akeno was looking for a way to get Goku in her bed. Hiroka, despite wanting to see her sister, can't help but feel jealous by Shirin taking her spot sitting on Goku's lap. When they are in his world, whenever they haven't do sexual things together, she sits on her lap and feeds him with her cooking that her master loves to eat. Now here she was sitting next to him and Shirin is feeding him sweets that she brought to school. Rias was glad to see Goku back again, but felt something inside of him. It's a sacred gear and it's hiding inside of him. She doesn't know why it's in him now, since she felt it was in another boy named Haidu Issei, but she guessed that the gear choice had a different partner and it chose Goku. "Goku, we have to get you another clothes since yours been damaged," Akeno said, and Goku knew she was right. He didn't have enough time to ask Kami to repair his clothes since the portal closed already and he needs another clothes right now. "Yeah, you're right. I was busy fighting an evil monster in my world, and that's how my clothes ended up looking like this." Goku scratched the back of his head while laughing. The girls chuckles for his denseness while Kiba hums at him and glad he was alright. "Well, we have to ask Sona to sign you in the school since you didn't attend last year." Rias got up from her chair and was staring straight into Goku's eyes and he widened a bit. "School? Why should I go to school again?" He didn't know what's so important to go to school since he figures it was a waste of time anyway. "It's where you learn how to behave, Goku. I'll let Sona know that you're joining." And that's final. Rias crosses her arms at him and that's it. Goku missed out last year and she needed to teach him some manners for leaving her alone. "Wait, Sona. She's here too." Goku remembers that Sona was always shy being around him for some reason. She's also student council president in this school. "Careful, Goku. Sona is very strict now since you disappear." Rias remembers the change of attitude a little from her rival friend. They still hang out together, but she just focusing on keeping the school together. "Man, I can't wait to see Sona again." Goku smiles and can't to see how Sona changed a little since they were kids. Student council room. Goku, Sona hugging Goku for dear life when she saw him back. When she heard that Goku went back to his world, she was devastated on the news and remained strict on her job as president, even more harder than usual. Sona's peerages were confused as to why their king is acting this way, but Tsubaki knows since she met Goku when they were kids. It's so weird on seeing Goku taller than her now since back in the day Goku was still in his kid form. "It's good to see you again, Sona." Goku scratches his head because since he got back everyone just hugs him all of a sudden. "Great, another slut that wants master's heart to herself. I'll make sure that won't happen." Kuroka was overprotective to her master since she and him did have sex with each other in the time chambers. "So this is the great Goku, huh? Really interesting." Saji looked up and down at the Saiyan. Saji was jealous that Sona is hugging Goku and not him since he wanted to make love with her and accidentally impregnate her so that they would get married and have children together. This guy is no better than Issei, at least Issei is likable, but this Saji dude. Not at all, what a creep. So how have you been, Sona? Last time I saw you was the day you left this school. Goku asks her. Not much, Goku. The work over here is so frustrating keeping this school in line, but with how these boys and girls are acting they just don't care at all. Sona fix her glasses and address her work to her childhood friend. As much this is pleasing for you, Goku, but can you leave the room for a moment? Me and Sona has to have a private talk first. Rias butted in and asked her friend to leave. He nodded and waved bye to Sona, and she also ordered her peerages to leave the room as well. Is this about the engagement? Rias Sona was concerned with her friend rival since this engagement was from Riser Phoenix of all people. Riser was one of the people that Goku beat so easily since he wasn't at Goku's level. But with him gone, Riser took the opportunity for marriage with Rias. It is at first I didn't know how I can get out of this one and thought to myself, maybe I should let this happen, but I don't want to marry Riser because he'll use me like a breeding widow. I also thought that maybe I can sleep with someone who has the scared gear and perhaps call this engagement off, but now that Goku is here I don't have to. Rias explained the whole details to her friend, and Sona hums added, it's no secret that people is afraid of the Saiyan's power, and since he came back his powers double when he left. And tell me you also saw the sacred gear in Goku. When Sona hugged Goku she felt something inside of him. It was a scared gear known as twice critical, not much force damage, but it at least does double damage up close and personal. I did, and I wonder why it chooses Goku. At first I felt it inside of the boy named Issei, but it just vanished inside of Goku now. I'm not sure why it does that, but I know that scary gear isn't a normal one. I can feel its demonic power hidden inside of the gear itself. Rias was worried for Goku since he doesn't know a single thing about scared gears since they decided to keep it to themselves. Since he was part of your peerage at some point, maybe the rating games will allow the former members to compete in it, right? Sona thought about, and that could work since Goku was part of Rias' peerage since they were little. I'm not sure if that's possible, but it's worth a try I suppose. I'll tell Goku when I'm ready. Rias then walks out the council room and into the hallway back to her club room, still shaking about the whole thing about Riser and how things are going to end, but she believes that Goku will emerge victorious. Market. We see Goku and the rest looking for clothes for him because his current outfit was torn up against Piccolo Jr. They went to the tailor shop and there was a looking young woman standing in the counter waiting for customers. Hello and welcome to my. She trails off and staring at Goku's abs and muscles. The girls were mad at this outcome since every female they come across always looking at their Goku the wrong way. Hello, we would like to check your collections of clothing, if you please. Akeno breaking the shopgirl's thoughts and shows them around the store. Goku looks around, if any guys, but found none of them. Do you have any guys laying around, Goku? Asked the shopgirl who was still busy looking at his abs. She shakes her head and looked back at Goku. I'm afraid that I don't have any guys laying around since no one cares about them anymore these days, but I could make you one if you want, shopgirl said, and Goku got excited. He shows the layout of his guy and make the color orange with Master Roshi's symbol on the back of it. She agreed and it will take 2 or 3 days, but that was fine for Goku. Since she's going to make your guy Goku, we should look around this store to see if any clothes fit you or not. Kiba called out and pointed to the black shirt next to him. Goku went over to where Kiba was and looked at the shirt. He puts it on and it fits him, but kinda feels tight too, but also not too itchy as well. Hey, this is perfect. How much for this anyway? Goku asked the shopgirl who was displeased seeing the Saiyan put the shirt on. That'll be $2.99 yen. If you want I can show you the pants as well. Shopgirl goes over to the pants area and Goku walks over there and sees which pants she has. He saw a blue training outfit and it looked just like his size. How much for this training outfit? He said to the girl. That's one of my perfect collections that I have made yet, but for a handsome man like you, I'll lower the price to about $29.99 yen. This girl seems to enjoy Goku's company and his looks that gotten the girls even more mad. And Kiba just sighs and waits for them to get the clothes for Goku already. Well, we got Goku Senpai's clothes for the day, but where will he live? Kaneko asked them, and that was a good question. Goku remembers one of Bulma's capsule thingy inside of his pocket. That's alright guys, I'm going to make my living up there. Goku pointed at the hill with grass, rivers and trees around the place. It's a perfect landmark if anyone wanted to live up there. Landmark. So this is the place you want to settle down? Goku Kiba asks his friend, and he nods back at him. This place reminds me of when I was living with my grandpa, and I want to live up here to enjoy the beautiful weather with clean air instead of the city. Goku responded, and this place really did remind his old house with Grandpa Gohan. He still miss him a lot. Then Goku pulls out the capsule thingy, push the button, and throws it at the middle of the grass. Pink smoke comes, and a house just appears out of nowhere. Is that a house? Akeno was still confused to the fact that a house just appears when Goku throws a tiny object to where it's standing. Yep. My friend Bulma gives this to me in case that I need it, and she's right, let's head on inside of the place. Goku walks to the house, and his friends follow after him, and into the house itself. It was surprising clean and normal alright, although the small space is the big issue a bit. Man, it's been forever since I came inside of this house. Bulma introduced me this place when I was a kid, and it still didn't change a single bit. Goku remembers the time him and Bulma was out looking for the Dragon Balls and a wild adventure as well. This is the place where you and I are going to live, Goku-sama. Kuroka asks her master, and she really digs this place, perfect for 2 or 3 people to live in this house if they want. Yep, it is Kuroka. So what do you guys think? Goku asking his friends what they think about the whole place. It's perfect, Goku. Maybe next time I'll live here as well. Akeno cups her cheeks and can't wait to live with Goku in this house. Sure, if you want, I think there's an extra room over there if you want to stay here with me. And Kuroka. Goku responded and can't wait to sleep for training. Kaneko goes over to her senpai and says, I'm going to live here with you, Goku senpai. She isn't going to take a no for an answer. Sure, Kaneko. If you want you can sleep with me and Kuroka in my bed for the night. Goku scratches his head since he didn't think it's a big deal. Kaneko blush on the offer and Kuroka just felt annoyed that her sister is going to be sleeping next to her master and her tonight. This is all good and all, but we have to head back to outhouse for the night, Kiba suggests, and it's almost sundown. Perhaps he'll also make a house near Goku as well since it has been too long they see each other. Yeah, you're right, Kiba. Well, it's nice you all can't stop by and tell Rias I'll see her tomorrow, okay? Goku waves goodbye to Akeno and Kiba and he closed the door and into his room to get change. Lemon warning. Just when Goku was about to hop into bed for the night, he felt 2 presents holding him for some reason. He looked to his sides and saw 2 Nekomata without clothes on for some reason. Kaneko and Kuroka. How come you both don't have any clothes? Goku was feeling confused all over of a sudden, since he doesn't get why these 2 is even naked in the first place. We're here to keep you warm. Master Shirin wants in the action that you and I made when we were in your world. Naya. Kuroka broke the news to her master, and Goku kinda gets it, but he doesn't know why Kaneko wants to do it too. Goku senpai, I want to do this to you. I had this feeling when we were kids. You always warm my heart whenever you and I see each other. I'm now giving you my virginity that I hold dear. Please, senpai. Kaneko explains her reasons to Goku. She always loved his company when they are playing each other since he first showed up to their world. Kaneko. Goku moves his hand for some reason and cups her chin. He slowly moves in and kiss her lips. Kaneko was in shock by this outcome. She thought that she'll be afraid that he'll say no since he already done the deed with her sister, which she still hates her for that, but was glad that Goku will still take her here and now. Kuroka smiles on the outcome but feels left out since he master is focusing on her sister and not his queen. She slowly trails her hands to his abs to his members, which got a reaction from Goku-sama. He look at her and she smiles at him and can feel it growing even bigger through his boxers. Let me release this beast, master. She slumps down to Goku's boxers and pulls it down and reveals his 14-inch member to the Nekomata. Kuroka licks her lips while Kaneko was blushing at it. When they were kids, Goku's members were small but now they're bigger. She gulped her saliva and going to think what's next. I'll take it from here, sis. Kaneko felt her hand shake but slowly reached to her senpai's member, which got a groan from him. She jerked it up and down, causing Goku to feel the pleasure by her touch. Kuroka stares at her sister with a smirk since she's still new to this whole thing. Then her smirk turns into a grin and use her both hands on her sister's head. Kaneko felt Kuroka's hands grab her head, then she push her head into senpai's member, which also opens her mouth and causing her eyes rolled back since it was too big to even fit her at all. My, Shirin, you handle it better than me since I couldn't get this beast into my mouth when it was just me and master. Let's see if you can please him. Naya. Kuroka smirks at this outcome and look back at Goku, who is still in pleasure by Kaneko's mouth. She then gets up from the bed and used 2 fingers to open her pussy to her master's mouth. Master, I need your love too, if you would please pleasure me as well. She then sits on Goku's mouth, which Goku doesn't know why she is doing this, but her pussy kinda tastes sweet. He then licks his tongue all over Kuroka's pussy and she then felt shockwaves coming into her left and right. Kaneko doesn't want to be left behind, started to move her head up and down despite the pain in her mouth, but she'll get used to it. Goku can feel Kaneko's hot breath inside his member, which felt really good to him. Kuroka cups her breasts in her hands to feel the extra pleasure that she's feeling from her master. If this keeps up, she'll come sooner than she thought. Goku was getting used to this special training that Kuroka told him, and it was fun. Kaneko was going even faster with her deep throat in her senpai's member and wish she just cooms already. That's it. I'm such a close master. Please make me coom. Kuroka couldn't even tell how good this felt and was having trouble breathing a bit, her face flushing as surges of pleasure hitting her left and right. She wanted her master to know that she was meant for him and it was destiny that they met together like this. Kaneko used her tongue to lick her senpai's member and got him even more pleasure from her and felt it throbbing a lot since it was about to be released. She goes even faster and sooner than later she felt her senpai's seed flowing in her mouth. Also Kuroka felt her pussy was about to come as well. Yes. Master, I am coming. Kuroka lost it and came inside of Goku's mouth. He felt the sweetness liquid from Kuroka came crashing down into his mouth and he drank it all in one drop. Kaneko can still feel her senpai white liquid still coming out from his member and she struggled to drink it all. Once that was over, Kuroka got up from sitting on her master's mouth and can feel him coughing his mouth up. Sorry master, guess I got carried away there. She apologies to her master and saw Shirin standing over her master's member and slumps down into her small pussy, breaking her in two. Oh Shirin, I didn't know you were a naughty girl for wanting my master's beast in your small pussy. Kuroka looked at her master and he was making cute faces at the sudden tightness coming from Kaneko. Kaneko, your lower half feels so tight, Goku managed to say, but the pleasure felt too great for the Saiyan. He didn't know something like this managed to overpower him from this pleasure he's feeling right now. Naya senpai is finally inside of me. I've been waiting to do this for a long time now. Kaneko then moves her hips upwards and downward, similar how Kuroka done it back in the time chambers, but this feeling right now is completely different since Kuroka handled it better than Kaneko. Kaneko's mouth was hanging out and holding on to her senpai's chest for leverage. She moaned again as her pussy clenched tightly around him and Goku again moaning from the pleasure, which also made Kaneko smile for pleasing him and tears in her eyes while doing this. Senpai, you're so big, I can feel every bit of your body in mine. I can hear your heartbeat as well. It's amazing. Kaneko felt her pussy become even wetter with every thrust she is doing to her senpai. Goku clenched his teeth and pressed his head back against the bed. Then Kuroka lifted his head to her breasts for better cushion since she can tell Shirin is having fun right now. How does it feel, Shirin? Does being a master's member make you feel? But Kuroka asked her sister. Yes, this has been my dream for senpai finally having me. I'm giving my life to him and only him for now on, Kaneko announced, and she gives her life to Goku and will do anything to make him better if he wanted to. This went on for another few moments, then Goku's member was throbbing and Kaneko felt it. Goku senpai, you're about to come, aren't you? Let it in me, I want it in my tight pussy, she demanded, and he nodded back to her since it was too late anyway. Goku finally came into Kaneko's pussy and she moaned a lot since she received her senpai's seed in her belly. Kaneko pulls out of Goku's member and slumps to his right side of the bed, feeling tired of the whole thing. You release a lot inside of Shirin, did you, master? Well, hope you have more energy, because it's my turn next, and I'm going to milk you dry. Naya Kuroka grabs Goku's shift and slumps her hips in his member. This is going to be a long night for Goku. Goku's dream. Where am I? Goku looks around and sees nothing but blackness around him. That was but something emerge in front of him. A huge red dragon appears. Hello son Goku, my name is Drake and it look like you're my new partner and bearer of my sacred gear. Drake introduced himself to the Saiyan. Scared gear? Isn't that one of those cool weapons that some peerage members have or something? Goku remembers seeing some peerage members have one of these and it was so cool. Indeed, hopefully you don't mind, but I dug up some of your memories and it was one of the greatest journeys that I have ever seen. Your grandpa Gohan really did teach you well as a child, did he? Drake said, and Goku smiles at this response. I just wish he was here right now, happy to see that I grow even more stronger than before. Goku remembers his time with grandpa and one of the most enjoyable times he has with him. So? Why are you in my way? I didn't even want scary gear. Goku broke out of his thoughts and looked back to Drake, who just sighed at him. I was previously inside of another host, you know that boy Hyoto Issei. I was with him, but he just wasn't worthy of being my partner since he lacks training like you did. Even if he did, he focused on what girls would have to wear and how he wanted to touch their breasts in his hands. He's a pervert, and I'm glad you showed you like you did, Drake explains, and was glad to have Goku as his bearer rather than Issei. Well, I'm supposed to be welcome in my body, I guess. I can feel you have strong powers hidden inside of you. Can you show me? Goku wants to know how strong Drake is. I would, son Goku, but my half of my powers is still locked inside of the gear itself, and I also know that you don't actually need my powers to win your own battles, and I understand that. Drake look up more memories. And it seems that Goku would rather train to get stronger rather than getting powers in the first place. Goku nodded his head to him. You're right, I want to earn to get stronger rather than getting powers, so that's why I train a lot to face any strong fighters in this world, since I can sense their powers. When I was a kid, Goku tell his reasons to Drake, and he understands it. It looks like our time for talking is over now. Your body is beginning to wake up. But know this, Goku, I'll be in the gear if you want to talk, Drake said to him, and Goku nodded. Morning. It was morning, and we saw our lovable Saiyan waking up and stretching his arms a bit. Then he looked both of his sides and smiled that Kaneko and Kuroka were still sleeping. He then gets up and goes for a bath and heads outside for training. When he finished his bath and changed into his training clothes he bought from the shop lady and began to run around the field, Sun hit both of the Nekomata and woke them up from sleep. They look around and see no Goku anywhere. They then saw him doing push-ups for the day. That master, I'm so glad I gotten to spend more time knowing him. Naya Kuroka cups her cheeks blushing at her master, since during their time in the time chambers they gotten close to each other even more. Goku senpai, he's my sister. Kaneko stares at her sister. The two Nekomatas look at each other with lightning sparks in their eyes. Then the door opens and in comes Goku all sweaty. Hey Kuroka. Can you make me some food? I'm starving to death. Goku scratches his head and Kuroka sigh but smiles back to her master and puts on her clothes and start making breakfast for him. Kaneko look at Goku and was glad to have him back here again. Goku senpai, I love you, Kaneko thought to herself, then hurried into the kitchen and waited for her One-chan to finish breakfast. Goku's house. Goku and Kuroka have returned from his world and now back to DxD. After that night with the two Nekomatas, Goku felt fresh and light since his battle with Piccolo Jr. He was happy to be back with Rias and the rest, but the one thing he hated to come back is school. He promised Rias that he will come to school, but now he started to regret that decision and wish he could take it back. So Kaneko, how was things when me and Kuroka were gone? Goku asked Kaneko. Things were tough when you were gone, Goku senpai. Ever since you returned to your world with my sister I gotten lonely, but when the years gone by I went to the school where Rias senpai and the rest were, and it was fine. Kaneko then started to hug our hero. Please don't ever leave me behind again senpai, Kaneko said, with her strong hugs around the Saiyan's waist, which he wasn't bothered by it and gratefully hugged back Kaneko with his warm smile. Kuroka was staring at her sister with jealousy. She and her master had gotten really close when they were in his world, and now her master is giving her sister more attention than her, which she doesn't like. Not one bit. Perhaps her master needs to pay attention to her rather than those whores who are going after him from day one, including Shirin. Master, breakfast is ready, Naya, she called out to her master, and then Goku took Kaneko off of him and started to eat crazy on his breakfast that Kuroka cooked for him, and he eats like there's no tomorrow. Wow. This is great, Goku managed to say before once again stuffing his face into his breakfast. Eat as much as you want, master. I cooked everything just for you. Kuroka score another points from her master, and her sister Shirin is staring at her with a dark aura behind her, but she isn't going to back down. The two Nekomata was staring at each other and looks to tear each other apart for one Saiyan who was still stuffing his face in his meal. But then Kaneko remembers she has to show Goku senpai around the school, so she grabs him. Then sped away from his house to school. Kuroka yells at her sister to bring her master back, but has to get dressed so she can also attend to this school they went to. Kaiju Academy. The Saiyan and Nekomata has arrived in school, and Goku was feeling uneasy being here since he never have education in his life, and this is perhaps affect his ability not understanding any of this stuff. When they go through the main entrance, every boys and girls stared at our hero. It's that guy again, one of the girls screamed out loud on seeing the Saiyan. He's so hot, another of them has blood on her nose. Can he be my boyfriend? Great, he's back again. One of the boys was rather annoyed on seeing the Saiyan. And he's taking all the chicks again. Imagine if he and that pretty boy Kiba together. He can't imagine that the Saiyan and Kiba taking all the women for themselves. Why the hell is Kaneko with him? The lowly con person was enraged that Kaneko is holding hands with the Saiyan. As well, that other girl with him, is she a transfer student as well? If that's the case, then why the hell is she with him? All the boys was glaring at the Saiyan, and Goku don't know why, but he has a feeling that he's going to like this school a little. Rias and Akeno looked through the window and saw Goku once again, but with Kaneko and his peerage Kuroka with him, and felt rather jealous, but kept it to themselves. Rias wonders how the sacred gear enters Goku, and if he even knows about it or not. No matter, she has to get to her class for the day, while Kaneko shows him the ropes. Skeep. Hi. My name is Goku, and I'm going to study here with you for now on. Goku with his usual warm smile to the class and charms to every girls in class, while the boys groans on seeing another pretty boy in their class. My name is Kuroka, pleased to meet you. Kuroka introduced to herself, and all the boys cheer on seeing another girl in their class. Well, Mr. Goku and Ms. Kuroka, you can both seat on the empty seats between Rias and Akeno, teacher said to them, and Goku sat near Akeno's side, while Kuroka sat near Rias' side, but pushed her desk really close to Goku and hugged his right arm between her breasts, leaving many boys envy on the Saiyan, while Rias and Akeno glares at Kuroka on her attempt. Just because you're Goku's queen doesn't mean you can do whatever you want, bitch. Rias was enraged how close Kuroka was on Goku, but he didn't mind since he was asleep on his first day in class. Ara, looks like someone has a death wish, Akeno with her warm smile on her face, but in the inside she really wished she could kill Kuroka right about now, but had to retain her imagine and face to the human world. Hiroka smirks in victory between Rias and Akeno since her master is already hers, and they already did the deed in his world. When they came back to this world, she and her sister Shirin had a threesome with her master, and it was great. She will do anything for her master, and no one is getting in the way between them. She'll let Shirin in, since they are sisters. Goku however was sleeping in his mind since the lessons were rather boring, but in his mind he's actually meditating and training with Drake watching him in the sideline and was impressed that his new carrier proved himself stronger than that perverted say. He still don't know why he was even in that boy in the first place. After class. It was lunch period and Goku was in the lunchroom and order everything they have, and at first they thought he was kidding but found out he wasn't, so they did what he asked and put them in his tray. Goku brought over to where Kuroka was seated and digs into his meal eating crazy. And making everyone in the cafeteria stops whatever they were doing and staring at the Saiyan with jaws drop. How can he eat like that? Where did it all go? I can make food for him. So can I. Once again Goku was in the center of attention by accident when he was consuming food in his mouth. Kuroka was glad her master was enjoying his meal, and later when they come back to his house, she'll cook more food for him since Goku-sama is one of the keenest person she ever known. Gym, outside. It was Goku's first PE class, so he follows to where the boys went and get changed into his PE uniform to where the uniform seems to be hugging his build and the shorts was fine at least. He follows the boys outside and they once again envy the Saiyan's build since most of them were either fat or no muscles at all. When the girls came outside with white shirts and red bloomers, all the guys staring at them with perverted look in their face, while girls however was staring in lust at the Saiyan's build since they have never seen build like his before. Okay maggots. Get in line. Their coach comes out from his building with clipboard in his hands. All the boys gets in line and Goku went to the far back since he doesn't know his own line, so the person in front of him is the same boy who took him here and reunited with Rias and Akeno. When the coach reads the boys' names, his eyes lock onto Goku and notice his build and go over to him. What's your name, son? Coach asked a Saiyan. Son Goku, sir. Goku responded back to the coach. Well son Goku, you look like you can handle anything except for these misfits here, and I want to test that theory. Listen up. Today we are starting a 300 laps around the field, and if I see any of you do not run or slowing down, then you can do another 300 laps around before you pass. Coach ordered all boys to run 300 laps and they all groaned, but Goku already went past 300 laps and he's on his 20,000 laps right now, but he won't mind doing 300 laps again. When all the boys went to position and ready themselves to run, Goku himself was doing push-ups and sit-ups to get himself ready for the run. The coach blows his whistle horn and all the boys begins to run, except Goku, who was still readying himself up, and the coach wonders why Goku is still here. Son Goku? The laps have already begun. If you don't start running now, then I'll add an F on your grades, coach yelled at Goku, and the Saiyan already heard it, but when he stops and looked at the field ahead of him, he crouched down with his right leg in the far end and left knee to his stomach. He zoomed past the other boys and ran through the entire field in 2.5 seconds. The coach himself was lost for words on seeing the Saiyan in action and hopes he can see more on how Son Goku can do during his PE class. All the girls was cheering at the Saiyan, while the boys were humiliated by Goku once again by his super speed and vowed vengeance against him in the near future. For Kuroka it wasn't a big deal since her master already went 10 times past that and he still impress her on his speed. Sure, she knows that Goku isn't a god or demon lord, but he still has limits, and those limits he wants to break to reach even greater heights than he is right now. Her master once said to her that there is perhaps another level he still needs to reach, and when the time comes he'll surpass it. Goku senpai Kaneko was happy for her senpai and realized that he hasn't gotten rusty and is in another level than her. She has to keep up next to him if she wants to gain her senpai's attention. Son Goku, you are the first person in history to pass my exams, but don't think for a minute this is the last one. I got more tricks in my sleeve that I want you to pass. But we'll do that tomorrow. For now rest while I'll deal with these misfits, coach said to Goku, and he nodded before heading to the nearby bench and relax. Senpai Kaneko goes over to Goku and he looks up at her and smiles. What's up Kaneko? Goku said, and Kaneko blushed with his innocent smile. How did you manage to go past the laps that fast? She asked him, and Goku looked at the sky. When I was at my world there was this place called the Time Chamber. It's where you train yourself to improve even greater than the one you are now, but for you it felt like a year in there. Well, the outside it's only a day. Goku can't explain the details since he's not bright enough, but the Time Chamber really helped his body a bit during his match against Piccolo Jr. Kaneko hums by this response from her senpai and can't help to notice her own sister is coming towards them right now. Master, you did a great job out there. Nia Kuroka hugging the Saiyan, and he scratched the back of his head since it wasn't a big deal. Kaneko however was annoyed by her sister's antics since she's hugging her senpai for dear life or something. One-Chan let go of Goku senpai. Even though the two of them settle their differences because of Goku doesn't mean she likes it if Kuroka keeps senpai for herself while she's there as well. Meanwhile, Rias and Akeno were staring at Goku and wondering how to speak with him again after all these past years. Rias told Goku that she wanted him and her to start school together, but he broke that promise and she couldn't forgive him for that, but she just misses that idiot so much that whenever she's in the secret shower hidden in the OCC she was fingering herself thinking about Goku and how she loves him so much. Akeno was a different story however. Well, she likes Goku and all, he still broke his promise to Rias to go back to his own world. Still, even all the teases, jokes, antics sadistic. She enjoys Goku's company and even more enjoys teasing Rias to get a reaction out of her. Akeno develops feelings towards the Saiyan during their childhood and he doesn't seem to mind that she was half fallen angel that she still dislikes being one of them, but Goku came to her side and said, "It doesn't matter which race you are, Akeno, because you're still my friend," no matter what. That got Akeno's heart beating and a flush of red coming from her cheeks. She doesn't like to admit it, but she really wishes that Goku pays attention to her instead of Rias or any other bitches in this school to give him food. Within these thoughts, both Rias and Akeno finish their lessons and head back to the girls' locker room to change back to their school clothes. Rias stares at Akeno's chest and wonders how her breasts are bigger than hers. Rias was born in a wealthy family and has gotten his mother looks, body and perfection. Akeno has gotten her mother's genetics as well, both breasts and ass since. "I see you are staring at my breasts, Rias." Akeno lifts her left hand to her face and smiles at Rias, who was burning with hate a little. "I still can't believe your breasts are bigger than mine, Akeno," Rias mumbles, but Akeno heard it and her smiles brightens a little. And thank her mother genetics for her growth. "Don't worry, Rias, at least you still have your perfection, right? With that crimson red hair of yours and curved body that makes many boys in this school drool over for you still counts, right? I mean, I have gotten my own side of perverted boys wanting a taste of my body, but the only one that will get it is my dear Goku." Akeno dreams about the days that she and Goku will finally gotten laid in a love hotel and make love with each other. Rias grumbles but nodded her head before leaving and Akeno following her. Still, she does have a point that with her body still gaining, boys drooling over her still work at least, but she has to compete against Akeno. Fighting for Goku still hasn't ended until the day comes when Goku asks either of them which one of them he would rather spend time with and leaving the other to suffer. Thanks for watching this video. This story is over. If you really enjoy this video, like, subscribe and comment down below and turn on that bell notification. And also check out the My Other Videos playlist that I have created and enjoy. Link is in the description. See you in the next video. Goodbye.